Hi, welcome back. I'm Stephen Baxter and I'm a singer and vocal coach based in the Glasgow area in Scotland. If you want to work with me, you can book an online lesson using the link in the description. So I've had a lot of requests to do Diana and Kadinova again. People keep requesting her cover of Can't Help Falling in Love. And I think this is a recent one, which I think the ones I've watched of her previously were all kind of older performances, so I'm really excited to see how she sings now, and it's also one of my favourite songs ever. You know, I think everyone loves this song, so let's watch it.
Wise men say only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you. Wise men say only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you. But I can't help falling in love with you.
Браво!
Ты моя маленькая, я заплакала, что ли?
Браво!
That's the end. She was so into that, and so was I. I just realised I didn't even stop it once. So much to talk about though. In this video, like, it's kind of weird, but she looks like a young Demi Lovato. I don't know if anyone else thinks that, but to me that's what her like face reminds me of in this video. And the stage setup was amazing. But let's talk about her voice. So this is the first time that I really heard her head voice a lot, and it was great because recently I was actually watching another vocal coach on YouTube reacting to one of her songs. I think it was Wicked Game, and they were talking about how she was creating this tone by lowering her larynx. So you can do that. You can use like the back of your tongue to kind of push your larynx down, and let me take these out, and it kind of suppresses your larynx down and creates like a kind of dopey sound, people call it. But I said the first time that I reacted to her, it was also Wicked Game, and I said that I didn't think she was doing that to create that tone. I think that's naturally her tone, and I still think that because when you listen to her head voice, she still has that deep tone in her head voice. So yeah, I think maybe she is pushing her lines in a little bit just to exaggerate her tone, but I don't think she's creating that tone. I don't think you can create that tone. Like, her tone is just so deep and full. I don't think it's possible to create that, to manipulate your tone to sound that way. I think she's naturally a contralto, definitely, and yeah, I don't think she's doing anything wrong with her voice to kind of create that tone, because pushing your larynx down, it does create like a full tone, but it takes away from your resonance, and it also stops you from using your whole lower range. Like, it stops you from hitting the lowest notes in your range because your larynx is pushed down, so it can't really go any lower to hit the lower notes. So yeah, she sings really low, so I don't think she's doing that. Also, can we just talk about how this was like a full reharmonization? You know, like, she completely redid the melody. Like, this is not the same song. Like, she just made her own song using the lyrics of Can't Help Falling in Love. Like, I mean, she had the same, it's had like the same basic elements of that song, but so for anyone who doesn't know what a reharmonization is, it's basically you take the same chords, but then you use different notes within the chord for the melody. That's like the basic explanation. So that's kind of what she did here. She completely used different notes from within the chord and made the song completely different. Like, I've heard her making, like, she does that all the time. She always makes the song her own, but this was like on another level. This is the best one that I saw of her so far. So creative and so unique, her voice, and I think she's gotten even better. She looks the same though. Like, she still looks really young. But please let me know if she has any other, I'm sure she does, right, have more recent stuff, so please request that, because I'd love to watch it. Please subscribe if you haven't already and like my video. And I'll see you all next time for more Diana reactions. Bye.